I'm live. Finally. I think I see no one here. Oh, yeah, I do. Sorry about that, guys. So very sorry. Hey, Lori. Hey, Nikki. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was going on. Hey, Brooke. Hello, Lori. Hey, Nikki. Anessa. Well, hey, Sandy. Oh, Jessa. Michelle. How are you? Hey, Kenya. Yeah, I was kind of worried because we had some bad weather earlier and we were supposed to get more tonight, and then we had some high wind, but that wasn't the problem. Hey, Sharon. I am doing good. I am doing very good. It's been a day. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Nicole. Hello, Joy. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to stop at 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah. Hello, Facebook user. Hey, Dee. I hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, I'm sorry for the delay. For sure. Hello, Pam. Hey, Kathy. I'm glad you all stuck around, for sure. Talking about Jax tonight. I didn't get a chance to, you guys are going to have to help me out on this one, because I didn't get a chance to read his book. I've been trying to read them before I do them. Hey, Denise. Oh, I'm glad, Anissa. Are you guys in Louisiana? Is that where you're at? I seen that tornado that went through there. That was terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, Jade. I wish I could have got on earlier. I tried, but I'm glad you got to say hi. Hello, Nora. Where am I located? I am in a small town in Ohio. Hey, Denise. I missed that one. We're going to be weather tomorrow. Well, I hope you don't get the tornadoes. I love spring. Hey, Kathy. Kathy, I'm going to have to unpack my summer clothes because my t-shirt, I believe, is with my summer clothes. So the Ampballs shirt. Hey, Anissa. Hey, Christine. I know. Finally, I'm on. Yeah, that was really, that's never happened before. But my son, Cody said that a game came out, Warzone, a new map came out. So he said it could be a lot of streamers are streaming that right now. Hey, Donna. I'm on. I made it. Yeah, you guys really did have some bad weather go through Texas, Nicole. I seen that on the news. So you had it again today? Because I think didn't you guys get hit with some tornadoes too? Yeah, I love spring, but I don't like tornado weather. I love thunder. I don't mind lightning, but when you get that high wind, yeah. When we moved into this house, I said, I don't care where we move, as long as we have a basement. Because the house we lived in before didn't have a basement, but the houses across the street all had basements. It was weird. It's a weird setup. But we were real good friends with the people across the street, so we always ran over there. Well, Donna, I'm kind of a gamer too, so I get it. Cody and Helena made me a gamer. Oh, I'm glad everybody's okay, Nora. It's scary. I seen the one, it was on TikTok, and all over social media of the red. I don't know if you guys seen the tornado. I think it was Louisiana, and the red truck, and it was just spinning, and then it stopped spinning and just took off. I was like, man, whoever was in that truck are very lucky. Oh, see, Nikki, you saw it. But yeah, that was crazy. That I probably would have had a heart attack, to be honest with you. That would have scared me to death. Somebody said we have Fords here, but somebody said if that was a Ford, it wouldn't have made it. I don't believe that. Yeah, we're Ford drivers. That was crazy. That was crazy video, though. I was in California. Oh, I was young. I probably wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't even driving yet. I was probably about 14, maybe 15. And there was it wasn't a massive earthquake. I'm gonna say volcano. I don't know why. Earthquake, but it shook and everything. I was like, what is going on? And we were all at a big dinner. My mom worked for the Disabled American Veterans, and she did conventions every year. So I got to go to California and with her. And yeah, that was kind of weird. That was a little scary. A 17-year, oh my gosh. That's crazy. Well, they handled it pretty well because they drove off. Yeah, that, oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? One of my favorite movies, too, is Twister. I love that movie. Let's see, we got 31. I'm glad everybody made it. Real quick, so I don't forget, guys, don't forget tomorrow, which is why I really didn't want to reschedule this live, because Teresa His Song will be on my reader page tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And she's got something cool for you guys, so. I know, Kenya. Yeah, there's a lot of Ford haters out there. There's that. That's all me and Ron's had is Fords. I think. I'm not big on brands of cars or anything like that. I want a Charger. Do you guys know that story? I don't know if I probably have told it in another live. But we were looking for a car for my mother-in-law, and it was me, Ron, and his brother Jeff. And oh my gosh, there was this beautiful Charger. And I was like, that's my car one day. I'm going to have that car one day. And so I told Jeff, I said, you know what? I'm going to write a character by the name of Charger so I can kind of put it out there in the universe. Still don't have my Charger, but I got a pretty good character out of that thought. Teresa His Song is awesome. She is definitely one of a kind. One of a kind. Oh, Brooke, I'm jealous. Jealous. My husband keeps, because I said the next vehicle we get, I pick. And he keeps trying to get me to get another Mustang. I like Mustangs, but I want my Charger. They're just cool. Yeah, I felt old today. Mom had a doctor's appointment. She's cool. It's just a checkup. And talking about Chargers and stuff. And one of the girls said, yeah, my daughter, they were dressing up for I can't remember exactly the word she used, but it was dressing up, with clothes from the 80s. And I'm like, oh my God. It wasn't that long ago. She was told her mom, she's like, you really wore this stuff? We had cool clothes. We were cool. 80s kids were cool. Yeah, Teresa His Song. She's a sweetheart. And then so that will be tomorrow, the 24th at 8 o'clock. And then April 7th, one of the authors I don't think is on a Thursday. and what we try to do, if it conflicts with their schedule, we're making allowances. But January Rain, which I did a spotlight on, she is going to be doing a takeover on the page April 7th at 7 p.m. Heck yeah, it was, Beverly. 80s was where it was at. I always watch on TikTok when they show like different things from the 80s. It's like, oh my God, I haven't thought about that in years. Oh, Brooke, that's cool. Yep, I want a charger. Okay, wait a minute. I'm yeah, thank you. Heck yeah, we were cool. Hey, we survived. We survived a lot being 80s kids. No seatbelts, riding in the back of pickup trucks, drinking from the water hose. My mom didn't plan on seeing me, didn't have cell phones, didn't have computers, didn't have social media. You came home when the street lights. That is so true. So true. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to read her book, January's book. Big hair. I still kind of got the big. No, I don't have the big hair like I used to have. I kind of have the same style. I don't like change, I guess. I'm still rocking the 80s hair. That's true. Yeah, we still are. We are. We're still cool. So what about Jax? How do you guys feel about Jax and me putting him with Caroline? Some people call her Caroline. Carolyn. I call her Caroline. It was the best time. 80s rocked. I finally got on. Yeah, thanks. The first time Ron leaves, he's like, I got everything set up. You good? I'm like, oh my gosh. I guess so. I think I'm good. He's like, turn on the lights. You know how to do that. I'm like freaking out. I think so. As soon as I go, I do my countdown. And as soon as I hit friggin' go live, I get that message. Too much traffic and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, am I doing something wrong or what? So he's like, what would happen if something happened to me? I'm like, we're not even talking about that right now. Man. Jax is a smooth dude. I think one of my favorite yes. Yeah, you will. Not probably, you will, because he's kind of like the brother-in-law, so probably one of my favorite parts, and it's not even in this book with Jax, is when Blaze comes onto the scene and Jax brings him in, and he's just like watching everything go down in Sloane's office because Blaze has transformed into Sloane. That's probably one of my favorite Jax moments. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite Jax moments. Because he's just sitting back, like, not a care in the world, watching everybody freak out because there's a Sloane sitting behind a desk that's not even acting like Sloane. And then Sloane walks in. So all the warriors in the room have their guns pointed at the Sloane behind the desk and then the Sloane at the door. Until the Sloane at the door, which is the real Sloane, starts talking. Then then they all aim their guns to the fake one. Yeah, Kathy, I started to think that, and I thought, no, I just didn't. I like their friendship a little bit better than I like the relationship, like a romantic relationship with them. So, and I'll do that a lot. And really, it's really not on purpose to kind of mess you guys up. It's just I'm thinking that in my mind as I'm writing. And instead of going back and changing anything, I just kind of change course a little bit. So, yeah. Oh, I know. I know. The house scene and stuff like that, with Caroline buying that house, which was like the money pit, and everybody gave her crap about it, but she absolutely loved that house. And I like when she opens the door and Blaze and Hunter is out there and he's fighting the mosquitoes. That was so funny to me for some reason. I don't know. I just find humor in the weirdest things, I guess. So I'm just weird. You guys are weird too if you think it's funny. But that's fine. Hey Isabel, you're fine. I was late to the party too. I couldn't go live. So you're kind of at the very beginning of this. I know. I know, Brooke. Yeah, I think definitely Becky, the way she handled herself during Sloane's the interview for the secretary position. So I know. Jax he's just sometimes he kind of reminds me of Damon in a way. His mannerisms and stuff like that. I think too, and I think we've already talked about it in previous lives, is when um maybe not, but I think we did, is when they go to the Walmart. I thought that was funny. I don't know, girls. Mark's not is Mark on here? Um yeah, he is. The other part that I really enjoyed too is when he went after Caroline's ex at the um workout place. He knew he was a oh, I know Sloane. Sloane was giving him grief yeah, definitely. And Sloane does that every once in a while. I can't wait to talk about Sloane's book. Sloane will do that every once in a while. It's like you know, he does it on purpose. Right at the gym. Rod. Rod at the gym. Yep. That was pretty funny because Hunter oh, not Hunter. Who am I thinking of here? Was it Sid? Sid was just kind of egging it on. Yeah, I think it was Sid. See, guys, when I'm like so deep with Lana's book, it my mind is going to all the different books because I have to try to keep everything together. Yeah, it was Sid. Yes, Nikki. And sometimes it's like I can't remember which book it is, but I thought even to myself as I was writing it, I'm like, I got a lot of killing in here. I need to like tone that down a little bit. So I just try to make them, because I don't know if I want that character may come back again. Yes, hat Tessa's word. Um, I may want Rod to show back up sometime. So I didn't really want to off him. And that happens too. You know. I'm serious, guys. I would really wish I could do the storyboards and all that stuff. But man, I can't do it. I struggle. But when I can just sit down and free flow the words from my brain, it's unless one of the characters is being an a-hole and is just not connecting, And that actually happens frequently. And then I have to get up and walk away. I know, Denise. I think it's funny, and then they take bets on if it's going to happen. I got my Speedway. I'm still wanting Speedway to sponsor me. I'm up there enough. They know me by name. Let's see what else with Jax. Jax was really hard on Jill. How did you guys feel about his brother? How I wrote his brother. How did you guys feel about that? Brooke, exactly. I see your comment there. I know. They're good at betting on funny things too. Jill even betted that her and Slade wouldn't get together. I thought that was funny. Okay, Kathy. I'll do that just for you. For sure. You never know. I just want to say thanks to Cody for putting all these up here. It makes it so much easier. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. That was another instance of, oh, that would be cool moment, and I just wrote it. That wasn't pre-planned or anything at all. That was at the moment thinking, wow, what if when Jill leaves from the initiation? Yeah, I thought that was cool. Right, Nikki, I seen your comment. So, a little slow down for 1 second, Code, because where I came up with that, and a lot of you guys know my history with Taekwondo. My husband, let me see if I can get this right, is a 4th degree. I'm a 5th degree. Cody's a 2nd degree. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I think it's been a while. I can still kick, not quite as high. But as I was going through, it's so individualized, and like me and Ron started on the same day, had the same exact amount of classes, but he went further faster. I was a little bit slower. Board breaks was my kryptonite, I guess you could say. I had a club foot when I was born, and so breaking boards with that foot, I had to be very careful, and running and jumping and landing on that foot, I had to be very careful. So board breaks, when I tested, usually stopped me. And my instructor, Mr. Mike Creech, who recently passed away, which is, yeah, younger than us. It's just terrible. I miss him dearly. He changed my life in so many ways, but he pushed me so hard because he knew I could do it. He just had to break through that mental thing, and he did. And a lot of that with Jackson Jill kind of came from my experience going through all that, because it would be a week before testing. We tested usually on a Friday night or a Saturday. So that week, we were all trying to break our boards. And of course, I was, the running jump sidekick over an obstacle. I was having a hard time. I'm going to make this quick. But I think it's kind of important because you guys always ask, how do you come up with these ideas? Well, this is one time where something in my life did happen that I wrote about, kind of. But I couldn't break my board, and I still had to test. So he would say, hit that bag. From the beginning of class, after we warmed up, I would be running, jumping over an obstacle, hitting a bag. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, everybody else that broke their boards, they would start sparring, and fighting was my favorite thing to do. Absolutely loved it. So here I am having to try to keep doing this, because at the end of class, I'm going to have to try to break my board again. So he pushed me a lot, but I always overcame those obstacles because of him. And sometimes, to be honest with you, it was just in spite of, I can do this, you make me do this and I want to do that. But, just kind of that attitude, which Jill had, I'll show you. And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to push me to that point. So there's a little insight of that. Okay, you can go ahead, Cody. I just thought of that, actually, since we're talking about Jax. So that kind of came out of a personal experience for me, his attitude toward Jill. So yeah, so did I. I didn't know exactly how I was going to do that. But could you imagine somebody having that power to be able to shift and just by touch, and they're trying to chase him, and I mean they lose him because as he's running through the crowd, he's just touching people and changing. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, that was a we've had a lot of loss here lately, but and I didn't post anything out of respect to the family. Right now, I will eventually, because he was a very big part of my life, and he and his father is a very big part that I'm able to sit here and do this with you guys. Before Taekwondo, I would never be able to sit in front of a camera and talk like I am. I was backward and very shy. Hey, Gabby. So, I give all the props to them, and also for going, they made me believe, and it's something that I was never able to believe before, that whatever I put my mind to, I can do. And that had a lot to do with my writing. So, see you, Beverly. Jackson Coke. Yeah, when Jill was drunk. I actually just listened to that the other day when I was in the car. I'm on. Who am I on? Who am I listening to now? I guess I'm getting ready to listen to Jax. I just didn't get a time. Didn't get time. She is a fighter. Chessa. Jill is definitely a fighter. She's going to have more things happen. See, when I get nervous, I just ignore me. Hello, Angel. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm not really I don't know. I guess I kind of was. I was more comfortable sitting against the wall and letting everybody else, stand out. I've always kind of been like that, and kind of still am. I guess by cross promoting and just promoting other people and putting them up there. It's not always just about us. A wallflower, that's what they used to call it back in the day, back in the old days. I know I can't either, Gabby. I'm excited to do that. No, Lana's been giving me a hard time. This book's giving me a little bit of trouble for some reason. I don't know if I'm just not in the headspace or if the characters are messing with me. I did write a really funny part with Steve. I hope you guys like. Next week I'll bring the dogs down. I'll let Sage, and you can watch Sage run around in the back. Gypsy won't come down the steps. She's terrified. And then I'll bring Tiny down, and we'll see if we can bring the ghost out again. Am I on mute? I guess I am too. Even in Taekwondo, when my instructor would make me get out there and teach, and it was really hard because a lot of men don't like women teaching them how to fight. Or he would put me up to spar against them. I mean, like I said, I could tell you so many stories. And yeah, Creech's Taekwondo really helped me a lot. I'll never forget what they did for me. That's for sure. I'm working on it, Maria. I am hoping, trying so hard. Um, I've been having a little bit of issue. I don't know if it's just things that have been going on, but it's coming along and I'm really loving it. I did send Christina, Nikki, and um, Donna some of it, and they seem to like it. So fingers crossed. Yes, it does. Oh, wait a minute. Do the mates have to be written in order? I don't know. Yes, kind of, because I don't want to make it any more confusing. But no, I'm going to do these in order. I'm sorry. I'm good. I haven't eaten today. I had some cupcakes. Dude, I'll tell you what freaks me out is when I'll tell you a ghost story here in a minute. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're working on that, Jessa. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Donna. Yeah, Donna wrote me after she read it on the part. Yeah, Steve's involved. Steve's involved in it. I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to give it away. Yeah, I had somebody message me. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I did. I've never sent Cody anything to read, and I had him read this. Yep. And he was geeking. He was laughing. That's right. There's many different ways that I do it. Names that I just like. Cody could have been named so many different things. And my brother and Ron put it into some of them. I was going to name him Dakota. And then my brother was like, well, if you have twins, which is a possibility in our family, my dad was a twin. He said, you name one North Dakota and South Dakota. And I was like, okay, move on to the next name. But I've had contests. I've had readers, done. Actually, one time, and I was kind of scared to do it. I did a random, and I think that was Blaze's name. Because there were some names I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do that for a warrior. Oh, Jessa, tell him I said hello. Willow and Piper, I love that. Dakota, yep, I love that name. Love that name. Cody was almost a Dakota. Yep. I try to be careful. For the main characters, yes. Because if you think about it, most of the warriors are written in previous books because I introduce them. And the reason I do that is because I want to see the reaction from you guys. If I don't see a big reaction to that warrior, you'll notice they kind of go away. Riker, I got a big reaction for Riker. And I mean, a lot of the warriors are in these books because of you guys, to be honest with you. if I don't get a lot of, not really feedback, but a lot of, talking about the particular warrior, then they don't make it to a book. I never, when I named Cody, never really heard that name too much. As soon as I had Cody and we were out somewhere, that's all I heard. Cody, Cody, Cody. It's like, oh my gosh. Marcy, North Dakota girl. Yeah, if I had twins, one of them would have been North Dakota. Oh, Kimberly, the ghost story. So, one winter, it's been a couple years ago, we lost electric. We had a little bit of an ice storm. It wasn't like the major ice storm we had, but our electric was out. So everybody's asleep in bed. I'm downstairs on the couch. I can't sleep with silence. So I'm awake. I got my candles and everything like that, and I'm laying there. I was looking at, I think, my Kindle or my phone, whichever was charged, and I think it was my phone, and you got to realize there's no houses around me. Very quiet, very dark here when there's no electric. And all of a sudden I hear a conversation. And it was a male. I think it was I guess it was two males, I guess. But it was a conversation. And it lasted for a minute. And the reason I know this happened is because my dogs went crazy. And it was actually, where am I at in my house? So the what I didn't hear what they said, which bugs me because I would love to know what was said. But I knew the direction of the voice. So the dogs wake Ron up. He comes downstairs like, "What's going on?" I said, "Dude, I heard somebody talking." So he gets the flashlight out, and it came from, like, I was in like the living room, and then we have like the dining room, kitchen, and then we have like where the fireplace is. So it came from that area, but it sounded like it was down here again. And he went outside, showing the flashlight. Of course, it had snowed and iced. There was no footprints anywhere around the house. And even if our neighbors would have been talking, it's like, it wasn't like shouting. I mean, this was like a conversation. So yeah, that's my ghost story. It was weird. And that's, except for the mute button going mute. I mean, that's really the only thing that's ever happened here. But I like ghost stuff. As long as they're nice and they don't freak me out too bad. What time is it? 8:02. Yes, Kathy. Definitely will be out in paperback. Most definitely. Yes, Maria, I see you up there. I know. My thing keeps zooming in and out, but that's that camera that we use. Thank you, Facebook user. Oh, well, good luck. Prayers. I don't know who this is, but message me so I know who you are, so I can send you some prayers and positive vibes. Read Steve's book. That'll, unless you're not allowed to laugh too hard. That was the protectors talking louder for me. I wish. Anita. Good luck, Anita. Thank you guys for letting me know that. You know me. I want to know who I'm talking to. Yep, everybody, we're all sending you prayers and good vibes. You will be fine. Alcatraz, that would be cool. We have the sanatorium, is that how you say that? In Louisville. That's been on like Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and all the ghost shows. That place I heard is pretty haunted. I've never been. And then we have Bobby Mackey's, and I was supposed to go one Halloween. But I never, I mean, I've been to Bobby Mackey's before. Didn't like the bathroom. The bathroom there freaked me out. But we were supposed to go on a ghost thing, and I didn't get to go. Okay, Renee, that's creepy. Does that not freak you out? I would be freaked out. Teresa. Teresa's here. We're talking about ghosts. We talked about a little bit of everything. That's the way we do. We're supposed to be talking about Jax, but... yeah, pretty much. I didn't write that, but yeah, that sounds good. You know me. Oh, gosh. I'm getting slap happy here. Oh, were you doing a lot? You're doing good on TikTok, girl. I need to talk to you. I need to get my... I don't know if it's because I'm old. I cannot get TikTok. And there's some things I want to do. I just don't get it. Hi, Carrie. I'm glad you made it. Oh, that's actually pretty cool, Renee. I believe in that stuff, man. My husband, not so much, but I do. So I told him, I said, if I go before you, I will prove to you that stuff's real, because I will haunt you in a good way, unless, you know, I'm mad at him when I go. Knock on wood, not for a long time. Dude, we're going to have ghost night one night because I want to hear all your stories. So I'm just going to sit here and you guys are going to tell me all your stories. We are going to have a ghost night. Well, absolutely, Renee. Absolutely. You know, that's yeah. Basements freak me out anyway. Basements has always freaked me out. Dolls, hate dolls. Hate dolls. They're just evil. They are evil. Dolls are evil. Chucky is the most evil doll ever. And my husband took me on a date to go see the first Chucky movie when it came out. Yeah, wasn't happy. Freaked me out. I watched it. You know what I like to watch too? Aw. I do believe, to me, I believe dogs can sense things that we cannot. I think little kids can too. Dude, Teresa, me and you have got to go. We have got to go somewhere ghost hunting together. Oh my God, that would be great. That is on our bucket list. You better write that on your bucket list. See, yeah, we are definitely doing this. We are going to do a ghost talk one night. We might skip a protector just for a ghost night. Ooh, voodoo. Voodoo. I've watched some things and yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting to me. Well, in a way, with Caroline and Lana's gifts, you know, I kind of do, I guess, in a way, but not the like, ooh, scary stuff. So I know, Christine. I swear I was just messing with you. She she does these the Friday parties, and there I was just scrolling through Facebook and it just was like on my reader page Chucky, but it was funny. It was he had makeup or something all over his face. And I wrote on the post, I commented, never ever ever should Chucky be on my reader page on any of my social media. I was just kidding though. Oh, that's cool. I've never been to New Orleans. It's on a bucket list too. I need to get out more. We used to travel all the time, but that was usually every once in a while to Florida, but mostly like in the tri-state area, I guess, for tournaments and stuff. So, yeah, we're definitely doing a ghost talk one night. That we're definitely doing that. But I mean, like I said, I kind of have that with their gifts, I guess, a little bit. I mean, actually, the protectors get creeped out about it. I know, Brooke. That would be good. Maybe I will. The part when they're all eating the pizza in Caroline's house, and that ghost that was in there, that was freaking Hunter out. Oh, okay. Little story, real quick. My mom, unfortunately, one time when I had to take her to the hospital. Well, at this hospital, they have the trauma rooms, and it was pretty packed in there. But they have the bigger rooms where I guess they put, where they have to have a lot of room and more equipment. But they put my mom in there. And I had this thing on my phone about, I don't know, it would say like words, like supposedly reading a ghost. I don't know what it was called, but anyway, I just had it on there. But my mom got up on the edge of the bed and her feet were swaying back, because we were playing this to see what would come over. Feet were swaying back and forth, and the word that came out was sway. Never said that word. My mom never said that word. Nobody said that word. That was weird. I was like, okay, that's going off. But I can imagine hospitals are very haunted. Some people don't believe in it. I believe in it. Yeah, when I first started writing their characters, I thought, and like I said, the main reason I try to do different things like this is because I don't want everybody to kind of be the same, like generic. I'm kind of trying to make them like with different gifts. Some have gifts, some don't have gifts, and then make their gifts kind of unique. And with them being human, I don't know if anybody has ever watched that young boy, or he's not a boy, he's a man. Yeah, Teresa, I would love to go. I would love to go. We need to do that. But he does a lot of readings for Hollywood people. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. There's a documentary he just did. I think it's on Netflix. What is his name? Tag on it. I'm ordering his book. Anyway, he's pretty legit, I think. Some of the things that he scribbles when he does stuff. Oh, darn it. But anyway, I like watching him. I mean, yeah, anybody can find out anything on the internet, but there's some things that he comes up with, and just, either they got some really good actors and actresses to play the people. He doesn't do all Hollywood. He does other, normal people like us. Tyler, that's it. Yes. I love him. I just think he's the sweetest person. And I know who I would want to talk to. I definitely know who I would want to talk to if I ever got the chance. But yeah, it's Tyler. Tyler Henry. Hey Tia. Yes, Jax. We're talking Jax. We're talking ghosts. We're talking karate. We're talking everything. It's 14 after. I got on late, so we're running over not because I'm running over, but because I had issues getting on tonight. I know, Tia. I love that. I did. I thought that was fun. And then he was sweet because he paid for her roof. That was funny when the roofer came and Jax knew. He's like, you ain't doing this roof. You ain't doing this roof, dude. Move on. Oh, yeah, fix that, April, so you can see, so you can come and visit. Yeah, Pam, I do. I really like him. Like I said, there's some things that he could find out easily, but usually, supposedly, he don't know who he's going to see. But yeah. Am I there? How long was I out muted? What's going on? Shit. Let's stop talking about ghosts now. Because this shit's happening. Yeah. That's twice. Mouse is over here. My hands were here. Thing that hit it is over there. No. No, you didn't go deaf again, Brooke. It actually muted twice. You can hear me? Yeah. I get a notification up there in the corner, and I looked up when it flashed. I think I'm better now. See? Yeah, we're not talking about ghosts. We're done for that. We're done with that right now. Freaking myself out. Any other questions on Jax? Oh, shit. Nicole says, here we go again. I know. I thought Brooke, too. I thought it was funny. I think it was Steve. Steve did when I have nothing to do with that roof. Yeah, a little bit. I've got something kind of planned. I've been talking to my agent about. I don't know if it's going to happen. That would go into the history of all of them. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's some things in the background that I'm not really allowed to talk about right now. So I'm kind of trying to hold off on getting way into history stuff because of what I want to do. And if what happened, I know I'm talking in circles here, but I got to be careful what I say until I get permission to say it. But until I know exactly what is going on with the series, yeah, I need to kind of be careful. But there's something I want to do, but I can't do it yet. So I know you guys are like, what is she talking about? Hopefully soon you'll know. I know, me too, Jessa. I need some stuff done. Where can you get you a Jax? I know Denise has being very cryptic. Get some warriors on your household chores. Handyman. Those scenes are the funnest to write. Sometimes I'm like, I want to just be like that throughout the whole book, but I know I can't. I got to have some substance to it. And that's usually when I get stuck, is when I'm trying to be serious and but when I can do like the funny scenes and the not so serious scenes, they just fly. What series are you talking about, Gabby? No comment, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Angel. That means so much. Thank you. A reread for an author is like a big hug or something. We love it. That means so much. I know, Maria. Me too. And I'm hoping it's moving so slow. I'll tell you that. An OCD cleaning warrior. Okay, that can be done. That would be funny. I know, Gabby. It's my favorite to write. Hey, Facebook user. I don't know who you are. I'm glad you showed up. I know, Tia. That was pretty sad. Well, I appreciate it, and I know every author out there, they know that you've reread their book. That's the best compliment we can get. No comment. I want to, but no comment yet. Mark, I was just asking about you earlier. I am glad you're here. How are you doing? We've been talking about all kinds of stuff, Mark. It's crazy. You're on Ronan. I doubt it, Kenya. That probably won't happen. I wish I would have had that idea about the mates, so I could have done Damon, Nicole, Jared, uh, Tessa. I forgot what her name was. I wish I would have had that idea before I did. But it didn't happen that way. But no, there'll be new mates coming. Sid and Sid's Kitchen. See ya, Teresa. Yep, we are promoting that like crazy. And Teresa, before you go, let your readers know they are more than welcome to come over. They do have to join, but if they don't want to stay on my reader group, that's fine. They can leave it, after you're done. So you can invite all your peeps to come over so they can be a part of it too. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, I can't say anything because I'll get in trouble. So we are going to move now so I can finish this by 8:30. We're going to move to our spotlight authors. Yes, there will be, Lori. I don't know if I'll ever finish this series. Yes, you are, Mark. I see you now. I see you. All right. I'll make a mental note of that, Gabby. No pressure. I see that, Kenya. No pressure. I'm excited about it. So as soon as I can let you guys know, I will. I know, Mark, that may happen. I get so many ideas. I just don't have the time. Ugh. And I'll kind of tell you something that one of the authors that I'm spotlighting tonight, she's doing something that's amazing. I can't wait to tell you about it. But first, our first author is Sarah Kate. She writes contemporary romance. And this was funny. Not funny, but I thought it was a cool kind of like ping line, I guess you would call it. Contemporary romance with high stakes and big feels. So I don't know if any of you have read her. She was recommended. Her first book is Gravity, a billionaire romance. And the series is The Wild Boys. One thing I did not look up was how many is in this series. I don't have that written down. So definitely check her out. I've downloaded that book. This one, is it this one? Yes. This book this morning when I looked at it was number 1 on the list. So she had the banner. So congratulations, Sarah, if you ever see this. Excuse me, Donna. What did you just say? You're going to hurt my feelings. Just kidding. I know you love me. I know you'll never leave me. I know where you live. All right. So that's Sarah. And then the second one is Kelsey Kingsley. And I thought I've read her before, but I haven't. And I'm kind of excited. I downloaded this book. It's a romantic suspense. And it's called A Circle of Crows. Okay, Donna, I forgive you. She's just new? Gotcha. All right. I'm messing with you, Donna. I know you love me. Even though I drive you absolutely nuts. But, yeah, Kelsey, I thought I have... Is there another author with the same last name as Kingsley? Does anybody know? That last name is so familiar. That's why I thought I read her before. But I looked through all her books and I have not. Though I did download this one. So, she is a definite... don't forget, guys, on Wednesdays, Donna is going to post on the reader page. I don't know if she posted on the author page. Did you, Donna? For the reader's choice. So, you know, like, I would like to have all different types of... It don't just have to be romance or anything like this, you know. Claire Killing, I don't know. I'm going to look at that one too, because that's been bugging me. I just know that last name for some reason. I'll look that up. And then my third, so check them two out. I've downloaded both of those books. And this person I have met at book signings, and she is just the sweetest person. She is so nice. I've personally talked to her. Essie Smith. How do you... Okay, so Kenya, if you have an author that you want to contact Donna or Christine, and I would say me, but I haven't been checking my messages like only maybe once a day because I'm trying to finish this book. So if you contact those two, or Donna can, Denise just said message Donna. Yeah, because we need recommendations. I want to get as many different authors out there as I can. Because I'm filling up my Kindle too. So, but anyway, Essie Smith, she has written over 100 books in 10 years. And the one that I am telling you about is Hunter's Claim. This is a science fiction romance. The Alliance is the series. She is, Pam, I love her. She sat me down and taught me something about marketing, and that's when I was pretty much a newbie. And it really meant a lot to me that she took her time to do that. So, but And in this Hunter's Claim, it's 99 cents. And it's a 6-book series. Very good. I really liked it a lot. And it's been a long time. So I will reread that when I get a minute because I really liked it. What is so cool is I seen on her Facebook page that she is going to go on the hike of the Appalachian Trail. And I am jealous. I'm in awe because that is over a 2,000-mile hike. And I've watched YouTube, me and my husband, we've watched YouTubes on people that have done that. It's not easy, but she said she'll continue to write. She does plan on finishing one of her books while she's doing that. This can take up to 6 to 7 months to complete. And I just applaud her, man. I just think that's awesome. I'm not for sure exactly her age. I think we're close to the same age. She's probably maybe, younger than I am. But still, anybody that goes, and I've known some people that have done like little parts of it, but never from start to finish. And if you ever get a chance to go on YouTube or watch a documentary of people that do it, I highly suggest that because it's very cool. It's very neat. It's very informative. And it's something that I wouldn't, because of my kind of my disability with my foot, I would never be able to do it. But it's something that I'll regret that I wasn't able to ever do. So, yeah. Her trail name is going to be Turtle, which I thought was hilarious. So send her good vibes. I'm hoping she is going to kind of update and kind of maybe possibly write about it someday, because I would definitely read it. So I'm excited for her. But I thought that was the coolest thing. That just made my day when I seen that, because when you sit and you write 100 books, you're sitting a lot, and you are mind, a lot. For people that's never really wrote a book, it's not physical, but it's mental, and you're sitting all the time. And yeah, so more power to her. I'm so excited. Turtle on the trail. I know. Yeah, I'd be a snail too. Yeah. I told her I was going to live through her during this, so I'm living through her journey. Yes, please send recommendations too for Takeover Thursdays for sure. I just think it's important for authors to support authors, and I'm all for it. The only thing that I do ask, and I will let you guys know this, I'm not all about drama. So if just when you do, because I know some authors that I probably would have maybe in the future, but because of drama, I won't do that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't want have you guys heard about the authors behaving badly and stuff like that? There's very few, but there are some. So that's the one thing that we ask, is to make sure that there's no drama surrounding. Thank you, Carrie. We appreciate that so much. I know, Chris, it is a great name, Turtle. Oh, Denise, I just think it's so important. I really do. I mean, there's so many readers in the world. There's no reason why we shouldn't. Thank you, Mark. That means more to me than you will ever know. But I've done that too. Sherilyn Kenyon is one author that after I read her, it's hard for me to find something else to read. So I do understand that. But for you to say that about me, that means a lot. Exactly, Kenya. I don't want any mess. I really don't. I'm too old for it. And it's just, there's too much drama going on in the world now. Outside of the writing world. Let's not bring it in here. I know, Robin. It's just, ugh. Definitely do that, guys. But don't forget tomorrow night, Teresa, his song, 8 o'clock. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what she's got in store. Yep, I'm getting ready to. And Denise, make sure, because as soon as I say go, make sure you guys do that. I love when you guys remind me of stuff. No drama llamas here. All right, guys. We're getting ready to do it. Now, it is going. Don't do it yet until I tell you to go. Hi, Francesca. It's hashtag Jax. I had to make sure I wasn't muted again because I'm talking with my hands. It seems like whenever I talk with my hands. Yes, it's at 8 o'clock. No, Eastern, I hope. I think. It should be 8 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, Francesca, what is your question? Don't do hashtag Jax yet. Hold on, guys. What's your question? All right, let me do this because everybody, and then I'll get your question. All right, so if you've already done hashtag Jax, you got to do it again. Here we go. I got to put it up on the thing. Why isn't it going over there? Here we go. Boy, a lot of technical difficulties going on. Yes, it's all lowercase. So make sure you're lowercase. Got it. And it will not count twice. So if you've done it after I clicked it up here, then you're good. But it does not count twice. We double check that. Okay, a few more minutes, a few more seconds. All right, we're stopped on 22, so I think everybody's in there. All right, here we go. Yeah. Draw. Who's it going to be? Oh, yay, Pam. Congrats. Send me a private message, chick. It stopped on Kenya almost, and I thought Kenya got it. That was tricky. All right. Let me get this back off here. You know what I didn't do? I swear. Let me do this. See, I'm all messed up tonight. Here's Sarah's book. Ain't that's a pretty cover. I'll tell you, some days I don't know about myself. Do I have a healer in my books? No. No. But, good question. And that is Kelsey's book. It's kind of like a little sad. There's a story behind this book. And then there's Hunter's Claim. That's a really good book. I have read that one. Slade. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Mark. Not yet. That's right. You guys know me. Pam James, Lori. Pam James won. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, Carrot, she tries to be. But I wouldn't really say that she was a healer. But she tries to be. Yeah, I know. I know that cover kind of intrigues me a little bit. Yeah, in a way they are. Oh, and Ronan? Yeah. All right, I'm going way over, guys. Okay, listen, I'm going to have to stop. Sorry, I'm kind of reading through these. It's yeah, what? Hunter's Claim? Yeah. Hunter's Claim's a good book. I can't wait to read the other ones. I won't be able to do that for a while. Hey Brenda. Oh, we're getting ready to get off. I'm sorry you missed it. You can rewatch. It's good to see you. All right, Mark, he's on here. So he sees that because he put that up. Actually, his second book is done. He's waiting for his cover. Yeah, and I think you will be very, very, very happy with the second book. All right, guys. And yeah, Cody's going to be coming up doing a takeover on the page 2 in May, I believe. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get off here. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with Teresa. And then I'll see you next week. See you later. Bye. Oh, Donna's, yep. See, Donna knows. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.